Let's go. Y'all know what it is right now. Y'all in tune with another episode of Influential Reasons. And y'all know I'm the host, Supreme Triple Force. Blessed and anointed. Understanding. I'm always appreciative. Also known as Supreme King Britain. Listen, whenever y'all tap into Influential Reasons, y'all getting Supreme Triple Force. That name came with prophecy. Most High granted me that name. I'm telling y'all, one of these days I'm gonna give y'all the story on that. It's a deep, my life a movie for real, and it's coming. But first of all, before I dive into the topic that I'm gonna speak on today, I'm always appreciative of the people who support me. I'm always appreciative for doing the Most High work and planting seeds in people, uplifting them, giving them wisdom, encourage. Always I'm here to plant them seeds in your soul, so you can elevate and grow and reach them gates. You understand? Raise your vibration and frequency so you can enjoy the bliss of heaven on earth. So no further ado, first of all, can you like, share, subscribe this content? Because I'm building this from the ground up, like I said once before. It's all organic. And I'm very appreciative of all the support, I'm appreciative of everything for sure. So thank you. Thank you first and foremost. But today, me and a good friend of mine, we always having good convos, and every time we have good convos, it just flow. We always have an influential reason moment, and we've been speaking on something, and she really brought something to my attention. And I will disclose the name, but I'm gonna keep her privacy low key and confidential right now until further notice, until she want me to reveal who she is. You understand? But you never know. You're gonna see it pop up on Influential Reasons too. But man, we was talking about men's health and how that, the corn can really have a strong demonic hold on men and women. It's just, and what's behind it. And it was deep. When she brought it to my attention, it clicked like a light bulb, and I felt the need to go ahead and share this message with a lot of people who probably battling that, want to put it to rest. It's deep. And also, I want to speak on, the Jezebel spirit. I spoke on this once before, but I want to tap in on it again because I think it's very important. And as you can see that spirit rising people right now. Right now it's on the rise. As people don't understand, I keep telling people we in that rapture, man. And it's all about frequencies, vibration, energy. You got to correct it. Right now we're in a time where you don't want to be stagnant and stand in your place, or you're gonna get left behind. Just like that Noah's Ark moment. People thought you're building that boat until the flood came, but by that time it was too late. So just one of those moments, man. But the Jezebel spirit, it can be, you can see that in men and women. But better vessels, all by women nature, you see it more so in women. But you definitely see it heavily in men too, and I'm gonna break it down too. So before we let's just get straight to the punch, man. All right, listen. A Jezebel spirit, right? How you can recognize it? Usually start as narcissists. You feel me? They narcissists. And I'm gonna break it down in the women's standpoint and men's standpoint. I'm giving game on both ends. This ain't I don't play one side. The type of person I am. I'm a right versus wrong type of person. Like regardless, right is right, wrong is wrong. I ain't here to sugarcoat nothing. A narcissist, a woman who's selfish, or hide behind her traumas. That's the start. This Jezebel spirit, it starts in the roots, man. It starts as childhood. It's trauma bound. It's a trauma bound spirit, but it grows and it grows and it grows, and it's some narcissistic characteristics, and it's very common now. You can see in this, in today's, in the society we live in today, the times we're living in now, is deep. Man, I don't play. Cut them off. It's just like it's a wicked spirit, and I think it's taking over. A lot of the young guys can't see it, and women, or they overlook it because of the looks, and that's one thing that you can't overlook, man. The beauty's a motherfucker, and not the Most High. The devil know how to play on you with them looks. He gonna make, it's a beautiful, or evil can come in beautiful ways. So y'all don't get bamboozled and fooled. But listen, here I'm gonna break it down, okay? It's a narcissistic in both men and women. So if you're dealing with a woman and she's selfish, like she always trying to play the victim, never seem to be wrong, can't apologize. Maybe you have children with her and she using a child against you. It's her way or no way. Well, first of all, women's nature is always, they built on survival. A lot of women really don't even know why they do some of the things they do. But the nature of a feminine, like a woman, is survival. That's why they move or they have babies, they protect, they think it's just theirs. It's all about survival. So once you know that first about women, then you can kind of decode everything else. But once they enter their lower nature, on top of the survival mentality, they can become selfish. It's all about them. It's all about them. Whether they're on career, they cut off love life, it's all about them. And depending on like their lower nature and they manipulate men to get what they want, that spirit becomes stronger and stronger and stronger to the point sometimes spirit can consume good people. And people be wondering why, like, some people be having good hearts and some people be having good souls, but spirit governs that. Spirit governs the soul. So you can be a good person, but if you conjure up certain spirits and let that shit control you, and depending on how strong that spirit is, it's a wrap. Sometimes it can take over you and make you into a person you're really not. And sometimes you can't come back from that shit. That's why it's always good to check your energy, keep a balance in life. Don't let these narcissist guys get people, listen, man, if you're dealing with a narcissist, dealing with a Jezebel spirit, whether it's in a man or woman, even in the guys, and I tell women all the time with the guys, man, like that money shit, the material gains, it's gonna have y'all into a friend. That's why y'all be dealing with like, man, abusive guys, verbally abusive guys, physically abusive guys, and you stay so long and they're doing nothing but beating you down. It's tainting your soul at the end of the day. Women and men, we are not the same. I don't know. And women first think men can listen, y'all are not men. It's like, y'all gotta, and one thing about men, I respect, we have OGs that'll give us the game. We have OGs that'll give us the game. But women seem to not have good role models. Yeah, you got Shajara Ali, but people they ain't listening to her. It's like, and the women with the voices, told you, come from that selfishness. If they don't have what they want for as a men, they not gonna give game to the younger women on how to become better women to get the man that they want. Shit, misery loves company, and that's one of the women. That's one of their traits. It's a selfishness. I'm telling you, one thing women got to control is that. If you can control that, it's a beautiful life. Women make their life harder than what it should be. And women really have to walk in righteousness because of the life, Most High don't want women to endure hardships in their life or traumatic events too much. That don't help women out. That harm women. For us men have to go through hard times. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. You can't run from it. If y'all never have hard times, create something sometimes. Put yourself in it. And I ain't saying gonna fuck your life, not like that. But put yourself in uncomfortable positions. Because hard times make strong men. You gotta go through things as men. That build us up. It's the opposite for women. That beats them down. So women brag on, I've been through this and that. Now that ain't good. You need some healing. A lot of people ain't even trying to heal. So that trauma shit, the traumatic shit that people ignore, especially women, due to the selfishness and the lack of growth, man, you gonna go right into the Jezebel spirit. Conning men, using men, to the point where they start to hate men. That's what women, they say they don't like men. They hate men, they just don't understand men. But to the point where women will hate their own sons. That's how deep you can get on some selfish shit. You'll hate your own son. Yeah, it can get real. The Jezebel spirit definitely can get real. So, even with the men, like, if men is not governed by the Most High, if they don't have nothing to fear, they're dangerous. Especially if you come across money. as a guy, and women run to it, not asking them no questions, not worried about if they follow God or he go to church. Man, listen, it's a whole lot of people say they believe in God or say they go. It's a whole, but you gotta abide by his laws. You gotta really, man, people really just motherfuckers just like to talk. People just like to talk. So I'm sorry if I feel like I'm all over the place right now. I'm just, I'll be having busy schedules, so I'll try to make time for these messages because, this is the Most High's work I'm doing, A lot of people need to hear this. So you got to watch out for them Jezebel spirit, And also, too, we talked about, she asked me a question on what I think about women with BBLs or surgery. And I'm going to give you my input on this. Me personally, I don't care what people do with their bodies, I just don't, because some people want to enhance their body. Some people, some women may have babies and their body changed up, or some just want to enhance themselves. Cool. I'm all for that. This is what I don't like about women who had surgery done. It's that spirit that comes with that plastic surgery or the BBLs. It's the spirit that comes with it. And I ain't seen a woman who that spirit did not consume. Listen, it's the spirit that comes with having surgery that does something to the woman's psyche, that changes her. It changes her now, and she instantly thinks she's better than her peers, her circles, thinks she more valuable than what she really are. It's like coming across some quick money. It's false confidence, but it ruins the psyche and have women doing things they normally wouldn't do, or chasing a validation or attention that they usually wouldn't get, or that they seeking, that they think that they want with this. So that's what I don't like about it. Listen, I don't care what people do. People need to work, I'm not judgmental at all. I'm just saying I just don't like the spirit that comes behind this shit. It's the spirit that comes behind a whole lot of shit. Just like with the guys, they come up with some fast money or something that might change them into people who they not, you feel me? Or spirit governors sometimes when guys hit rock bottom. I heard a lot of women say they hate broke men because they mean. That can be true. People know how to, because that spirit, you start doing deceitful shit or it can change men, but it's a spirit that comes with certain things that people got to watch out for. And the spirit that comes behind women when they surgeries, that's what I don't like. It's the spirit. It's just change. Women start, man, at the end of the day, ruin themselves. Certain women ruin themselves. Just start sleeping around, this and that, not knowing about time they really look up, they damaged because of that spirit that consumes them. First of all, it's like, I understand certain genetics, certain things, people can go to the gym and they still don't see the gains and results. So, surgery can be necessary. I'm okay with it. I'm all for it, But as soon as they get it, it's like a false identity come with that, and they wrong with it. And they just change who they are. It's like you getting hijacked by the devil, just hijack you, boom. And I ain't seen really no woman that stayed modest upon getting that. Maybe she was modest at the end, but by that time it's too late. You got so much trauma and healing to do, and karma is real. You got to clean up your karmic debt. Women just like to bleed on others. Even with the guys bleed on others. Yeah, people got to heal. People have to heal. Understand? Motherfuckers got to heal, dog. And yeah, so I ain't gonna go too deep on that. If you want me to speak more on that, shit, hit the inbox, DM. Whatever. Pretty soon I'm gonna start dropping my email so y'all can contact me then. And I'll be speaking to folks too. So I'm about to really start giving out some healing therapy for people, man. Cause people really be needing this shit. And I definitely, bro, I be doing something. I understand I be doing something. So definitely gonna start wrapping that for the folks too. And then also what I want to speak on real quickly too is it's the porn shit, right? Why that's such a detriment. Feel me? That's such a detriment. And me and my friend were speaking on this, right? And she brought it to my attention. She was like, porn is it's have a stronghold on men. And which it do. But then she went deep into like the energies behind pictures and videos. Like, just think about this, y'all. First of all, I don't know where it was birthed at, but it's highly, the industry is highly deep and expanding over in California, LA. So Hollywood, I think I don't know if it's birthed there, I don't know. But we don't know what the women go through or like this shit is all spiritual. So we don't know what these women go through. Whole time they can be put into distress. It's like meat. You know how you go to the slaughterhouse and them animals, they put the stress and people eat the meat, and that's, people don't be understanding why they depressed and shit. Sometimes it be that meat, it's that energy, right? Same with the porn, like that energy. You don't know. These women they ain't happy, and if it's a very few who accept what they do and be happy. Some women are just built for this shit. I ain't gonna lie, they accept who they are, they just built for that shit. But majority of the times, they led there for a reason. And a pawn that can keep doing that work is really beating their soul down to the point it's dark. So it's dark energy on pictures and videos. And who's to say some of the women still alive? So just imagine people masturbating or things like that to maybe people who don't pass it. You don't know, they not updating this pornographic shit. They know shit down there. You feel me? But what if motherfuckers not alive? So, and then you conjuring up that energy from people who's trapped souls, weak, like you don't know, or just dark energy or depression. So now you conjuring up that dark energy of a spiritual spouse, So that's what really probably keep people addicted and tormented, and because I shared my experiences when I was dealing with even certain women, right? It's getting so, like, the more I dive into my spiritual journey, get tapped more into the Most High, the more things I'm aware of. Like certain women, if I have sex with certain women, I get attacked by sleep paralysis. Doesn't mean know what type of spirit is on these women. Right now, everybody's so sexualized. And even it's to the point where I had an encounter with a friend, we ain't even had sex, but a spirit that was just on her so dark and so strong. I had a sleep paralysis when she left. Like, I be knowing shit, but I'm just saying, like, that porn is a stronghold. We don't know who's behind these pictures, and we don't know, like, you don't know. You could be getting off to someone who passed or something. That's what Hollywood plays. It's fuckery, it's a trickery. You don't know. And then that energy is like, listen, man, it's deep. And if y'all want me to go more into that, I will. But yeah, we be talking about some deep shit, and I thought I want to speak on that too. So shouts out to her for even putting it, and I've been lost, but sometimes you just need another person to click that light bulb, like, oh, you right, damn, that's deep. I ain't think it like that. Yeah, it's deep. I mean, we don't be knowing, like, just people need, we really, and it's not easy for, people just to stop, but if you understand certain things, that'll help you. Like, you could just sit down and think about, like, damn, what if? You never would know. That's and first of all, already know porn is a detriment to men, to keep motherfuckers sensitized to real women, real relationship. You do that so long, you feel like you don't need it, and it build that addiction and that stronghold. And a whole lot of shit come behind that, man. But yeah, thought I wanted to share that too, but back to this Jezebel spirit, right? Man, y'all, you have to watch who you date. You have to watch who you date. 3 of the most important things in life, 3 of the most important, I feel like, decisions men can make is one, who they choose to wife up, have kids with, they circle. Finances, a business career, or like pets, whatever, right? But one of the most important things a man gonna do in life is choose his spouse or the mother of his children. Choose that wisely. Y'all don't just go off looks. Study deeply. Don't look past behaviors. For example, forget that basketball player name. I think he dated NBA young boy, baby mom. Nick, what the fuck is her name? Jania, some shit like that, right? But now he expressing how she ain't honoring shit, the agreement that they had as far as changing her life. But people gotta understand how you matter is really how you can lose her too. Bro, she wasn't wholesome when you matter. One thing people gotta stop trying to do is change people. Just you meet people, or you attract people, or where you at. You gotta accept people for who they are. Now, if they want to grow, cool. You can't change nobody. You just gotta keep elevating, meet that person that's gonna align with you. But you gotta study, bro. Don't overlook nothing. Even some of the things that it's an everyday battle of healing. It's some things that I've been cut out, but it's every day. Sometimes you like, damn, I want to do this or that, or might have a relapse moment. Just imagine somebody who's really not trying to heal. You think they just say, "Oh, I'm gonna stop," man? They gonna have a relapse moment. And then her baby daddy NBA young boy right now, he on top, man. Listen, bro. You gotta understand dynamics of imprintation. I don't even know if that's a word. Just like I don't even know if that's the word, but she could be tender over this man, tenderism over this man. Shouts out to bro. He got that. Hey man, OG cooking, doing his thing, but just to see it like her baby on the rise, man, that'll do something to him. You know she still love him. You know she do. And that's on his part too. I understand the frustration, but bro, don't come here and think you can change the game. Men gotta understand that. Go deep, talk deep with a shorty you like. Get to know her. Get to know, go deep, go beyond the surface. That's how you gonna know somebody, go past that surface. So to the young guys, men, go past that. Even with women, study these men deeply. Like I told y'all before, if you don't have no father in your life, go to the chains of command, the father, the uncle, brother, the cousin, then the friends. The friends is gonna be last, and that's why I say this, because as men are hunters and we are predators as nature, meaning like not on some predatory shit, but predators as far as hunting. You understand? So, and if you know hunting, sometimes you can stake out wait. Be patient. Men can be patient on what they want. Whole time they praying on women. Like that's why I don't do all that friend shit in relationships. None of that shit. Listen, man. I don't trust men. Like, cause men, you gotta watch them. You gotta study them deeply. You understand? They'd be friends with you for 10 plus years just to get that one crack, one moment they can slip right in. So you gotta watch them deeply. And I'm telling y'all, men is too sharp. That's why women listen, man. Ask somebody who you really value and trust their opinion. Ask them about certain men that you like. A guy in the family. Talk to him about the guy we know. We know the guys. We can tell you straight if he ain't good, but you gotta start listening. Y'all gotta listen. And for the guys, study these women deeply. Watch their pattern. Fuck what they talking about. Watch how they move. Watch how they move on a consistent basis. What did she used to do? Everybody said they changed, but you gotta really look for them patterns, traits, and see if she really done the work she say she did. Everybody ain't perfect, but I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna save yourself a lot. Like, I'm glad I got all my little shit out early on in my life. Early 20s, by the time I'm 24, too sharp. It ain't no playing with me no more. And it was never really no playing with, but my guards was down. Sometimes the look can take over and shit like that. But not no more. One time you're done. But yeah, thank y'all for tapping in with me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one out. And if y'all want me to speak more briefly on the things that I've just been touching on, tap in with me, DM me. Shit, inbox me, whatever. Get to me. Influential. Hit the page, hit my personal page, Supreme King Britain on IG, Supreme King Britain on TikTok. Influential Reasons on TikTok, Influential Reason on YouTube, Influential Reason on Facebook and IG. Tap in with me, y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, and I'm about here.